What is up, everybody? It is Water Buffalo Man here, and we are back. We're going to be covering the Worldwide Celebration Campaign, or this year, I guess it's going to be called the 350 million download celebrations, their ticket or Memorial Dragonstone, whichever way they decide to call them this year. How it works is, I'm just going to jump right into it and cover it. How it works is when you summon, every time you do a multi-summon, every time you do a single summon, every time you do any type of Dragonstone related summon, on the JP or global side of Dokkan battle, when you summon, every time you hit 50 consecutive 50 stones spent, whether that's summoning, whether that's spent for stamina, whatever, anytime you hit 50 stones spent, you earn either it's one memorial stone or one of these celebration tickets. So what you can do is every time you get one of those 50, you would build them up gradually over time. From last year, I don't have the exact dates on here, what this celebration was. Give me 1 second. Let me pull the celebration up quick. Alright, guys. This is what I was talking about right here. The distribution, of the Memorial Dragonstones will be distributed sequentially starting from, it was this date last year. It'll be probably around the 1st of September, closer to that time when we'll start getting hours. But they can be claimed anytime up until it's the following month. But one Memorial Dragonstone will be given out for every 50 Dragonstones consumed during the period of 8/19 to 8/20. 8/19 of 2019, so it'd be right before the 300 mil download celebration. It would have been that year, up until right before the Worldwide Celebration last year, like 5 days prior. So once we get the official announce date, is when we'll know what the cutoff is. But as an example, like I was saying, for every 50 stones you spent, you'll earn one of these tickets or one of these Memorial Dragonstones, and you can use them as a whole to like stack them up and do either whether it's single summons or multi summons. All right, I'm back. But yeah, for every I got distracted by the cats. For every 50 Dragonstone spent, you get one ticket or one Memorial Dragonstone, which you can in turn stack up whether you spend them in single summons, multi-summons, or 50 ticket multi-summons. Back then, I'm not sure how they're doing it this year, you could spend them on this banner here, which this banner is loaded with units. Like, I think it's a fantastic banner for anybody. Whether you've been playing since this time when this guy first originally dropped, all the way up to when, actually technically these two were year 1 anniversary. So if you've been playing since back here, all the way up to whatever the new units are this year, which my speculation is they'll have probably Bojack in it, maybe Gohan. Gohan is more than likely. Definitely, they should definitely have Gotenks, Janemba, Boo, and Pycon should be in it. Those 4 should definitely be in it. There's no question about that. Gohan, yes, I think will just slide in there. Bojack might be a little difficult to say he'll be on there because this banner just released like last year, I think. I don't have the official release date on here, but I think it was early this year. I don't know. I don't remember exactly when, but that's a likely opportunity to get him, but maybe not. But how it works is they'll give you those stones, but you could do one of two things. You could trade those Memorial Dragonstones in on a specific unit that is featured on this list. Oh, I'm not going over the LRs yet. I'll go over that in a moment. Go over a featured. You can trade it 150 in if they maintain the same style that they used last year, I guess, for any one of these units. Which you can trade it 150 of those tickets, but to me, that's kind of horrible. Trading 150. All right, let's look. Oh, that's a calendar. Wrong button. Let's do the math here. Do the math while you guys can see it. 150 of those Memorial Dragonstones, right? Let's multiply that by what it's worth. Each one is individually worth 50 stones. So you're looking at spending 7,500 stones. 7,500. Look at that number. 7,500 stones they're expecting you to spend on one individual unit. That's even if you have 150 of those Memorial Dragon Stones. I was doing the numbers for myself a little bit ago. I spent roughly 2,000 stones from the end of June up until, I think, just yesterday, or not yesterday, I'm sorry, a week ago when I last stopped summoning. That tells you that that's, I think I got the number for like 43.3 tickets or something was my number, because it wasn't perfectly even, but it was like 43 to 50 tickets. But with that being said, 43 to 50 tickets, that's enough for me to do one of these multis. That's not even enough for me to buy one of these units. But right there, that'd be 2,000 stones I put in. Is there one specific unit on this banner that I look at? This is last year's, just so I'm going off this one. But is there one specific unit on this banner that I would say is worth 150 of those tickets or 7,500 stones just to get one unit? Honestly, no. There's not a singular unit. Unless if they give us these as options. But if I think if they're going to do that, these will be like worth 200 or 250. But even at that point, I don't even say these are worth it, really. Unless if you're a super whale and have no need, if you have all of these guys rainbowed, and you're only missing a handful. Or even that, you could be used in that sense if you're, have all these guys 100% and you're just needing like this last Golden Frieza copy, then yeah, I could see using it. Or this hit here, but I don't know why you'd want this hit, he's pretty garbage. But honestly, I would still rather summon. You never know what you're going to get. Summons could be good, and you've got to think, like, they're going to have all the new unfeatured units on it too. So there could be a unit you're missing that's unfeatured, and instead of you spending 150 Memorial Stones on, let's say, Intellect Goku Black, because you need him, you might do a 50 ticket summon, get Intellect Goku Black, and then get one of the unfeatured SSRs you need, which could be Go Frieza, and then the new Gohan and Frieza that from the 6th anniversary. Like, many things are possible by just doing the summons. So I don't see it as justifiable. I mean, I do, but I don't. It's a really hard decision. I wouldn't do it ever to trade the 150 tickets in, or tickets or stones, whatever they decide to use. I'm going to say tickets and stones. It's interchangeable right now because we really don't know what they're going to do. But whatever option they choose, I don't see it as a smart option at the moment. Even if you're a whale, I really don't see it as a smart option because there's probably a unit out there you're missing that could be unfeatured that you might end up pulling. It's not really worth wasting your time. But looking back at the campaign, we've got these coming. We're going to get the countdown, which let me go back up to here and show you that. The countdown, you'll get an additional 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 tickets. Plus, clear them once a day. You get 21 total extra celebration tickets on top of what you have, and it'll be used for this banner here, which will be completely different this year. It won't be completely different. It'll have all the units on it, but you're looking at 61 to probably 70 featured units. So again, it's not really worth you wasting your normal Dragon Stones on, unless if you're a beginner player and have less than, maybe you just started at the 6th anniversary, then maybe I could see summoning with stones on this one. If you get the 2 new units, which are pretty much confirmed to be Namek Saga at this point, they were just waiting on the V jumps, which is, I'm literally refreshing Twitter right now waiting. So at this point we're just waiting to get the full confirmation, but that's the only way I would say summon on this banner. And if I remember right, I actually summoned on this last year, did a 50 ticket summon. I was half tempted to spend it to get this Goku, and I ended up getting that Goku on the multi that I needed. It was one of my last cards, and I'd gotten this guy. And honestly, this dude is pretty good. He's the only true Planet Namek Saga lead we have, so I'm hoping we get a better lead this year for the anniversary. But I digress. Going back onto the summons, this banner is going to be good. It's got a lot of useful units on it, and a lot of useful, like, even unfeatured characters on the banner. But now, here is the real eye popper for this banner, alright? I know I pointed out these 61 featured units, which will probably be damn near 70 this year. I know I was bragging up about how good this pool was, but here are the big boys, the big boppers, the big bopperinos. Here they are. You gotta think, and you gotta know. with these units now getting EZAs, the Go Frieza getting their EZA, the Broly getting his EZA, the Gohan Global should be getting it shortly, the Majin Vegeta JP just got it, Baby Vegeta still really good, Mighty Mask should get his EZA at some point, but you could still use copies to get him to 100%. Tech Goku Black could really use an EZA, but like this Trunks could really use an EZA. But back to what I was saying, this pool is going to be bigger this year because you got to think we're probably going to get Ultra Instinct Goku on it, most definitely. The STR one. We'll probably get the Super Saiyan God Ritual Goku on here. Maybe Jiren, maybe Turles. But you got to think this pool is going to be a lot bigger than what it is now, than what it shows on screen. So you're going to add more, maybe Kale and Caulifla might be on it. Because if I remember right, we just got them right after last year's, or right before last year's Year 5 celebration, so they could be on it. There's a bunch of units that could be on. Maybe even get the Super 17 might be on it. It could be loaded with any unit you could think of for the LR part. But that's the big eye catcher for this banner, is these hidden characters you can pull an LR on. It's like, I don't have a lot of these guys 100%ed. Like, looking at this pool right now, if this is what we go with this year, which would be disappointing, but I could use a lot of them. The only units on this banner I specifically have 100%ed are Vegeta at 90, Mighty Mask at 100, 90, I want to say 79, 100, 69%, 69%, 90, 69%, 55 or 69%, 79%, 190. So I could use almost all of these units barring 1, 2, 3. I could use all of those. And there's quite a few in here that I could still use that I don't have 100%ed. Looking at it right now, I can see at least 3 that I don't have 100%ed. I don't have him 100, last I knew. I definitely don't have him 100, and I want him 100%ed because he's the best perfect cell we have at the moment. I don't have Janemma 100%ed, that's 2. I don't have him, that's 3, 100%ed. I don't have him 100%ed, that's 4, 5, 6, I think. So yeah, 7. Yeah, I could use a lot of units on this banner still. So I'm going to go back in with my tickets to do summons instead of spending it on just one specific unit. But that's all I wanted to cover in this part, was just showing you guys what we're expecting to get for the summons and what they're going to look like with these tickets, in case you guys were wondering. But if you guys have any more questions, leave a comment in the comment section below. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, please. It lets me know if you guys like the video. If you guys don't like the video, leave that in the comments as well. It just tells me what I need to work on and get better at. But thank you guys, and I will let you guys go. What? I'll see you guys next time. Water Buffalo Man signing out.